Good afternoon, everyone. We have Draven with us here today. He just got back from his vacation and he said he had a really good time. He's enjoying his summer, doing a couple of things. Draven, you want to say hello to everyone?
Hi.
Tell them about what you're doing. Let's say, for instance, what classes you're taking.
I'm taking this STEAM program that's science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. And we're learning about every one of those subjects.
Well, that's wonderful. I think that was way above my pay raise, but sounds great. I was talking to him about his skin. He's a little flared up, and I'm so glad that he's so honest. He's like, I asked him, I said, how are you washing your face? Like twice a day? And he said, I think you said sometimes,
Most of
that's
the time.
most of the time. So, which means that there's sometimes that he doesn't. And so he's really oily. And you guys remember that we talk about how quickly an oil gland can oxidize. And so he's oxidized some, and we just need to get him back on track. Especially in the summer, it's hard if you're on vacation. But we'll get him back on track and get those blackheads under control. I do more of a natural approach to managing acne. And so, one of the things is, of course, washing your skin, your diet, that all encompasses the results that we are going to get. So it's a journey, and definitely we're here for all of our clients, help them reach their goal. So my goal with him is to get him cleared up before school starts. So we've got several weeks, so I think we could do it. All right, so he's got some blackheads here, and I'm just cleaning those out. Hope everyone is doing well. Thanks again for your sweet comments. I really wish that I could answer each and every one of them, but I can't. But just know that I do get the chance to read them. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. But, and I am thankful for your support and your input. Okay, again, I'm gonna be stretching really good here. Draven, how are you holding up? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure that we get these pores cleaned out for him. I kind of go back and forth as I see something catches my eye, but this area, it's an area that sometimes gets neglected because it's just these little corners, but oils settle in those areas, and you will see, like this one I'm about to extract, it's just sitting there, and it can get pretty big if you don't catch it. So that's that. Oops. Go back and make sure it's clean. Okay, and I'm gonna go through this area through here, and you can see there's accumulation of some activity here with blackheads. So what I'm also gonna do is I am gonna probe these. I really don't want Draven to have to go through any discomfort, and you always want to open them anyway, but some of them are ready to come out without opening them, but I just want to double check. So I had a question that was put in the comment area, and it was, why do you always say bevel up. The bevel helps to scoop what's in there, okay? If you do it this way, you're going to push it down inward, okay? So this one helps it to kind of pull it out. So that's why we do a bevel up. That way we just wanted you to know. Good question. These are really tiny. And so when you're extracting these small blackheads, gotta get right in there on that base so they'll come back up, okay? And double check around the brow area where there's hair, because they can sneak in there too. And I'm gonna push again and kind of pull and stretch. And there we go. These are really deep, and I'm stretching. And there we go. Draven, did you hear it pop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll make sure that we ice him down after we're done. So when doing extractions, you can also ice the skin down to bring the inflammation down pretty quickly. Okay, and you can see bevel up. And when you do the bevel, you can actually get the whole thing out. See? Okay, so that's why we say bevel up. Okay. So I am going to go back just to make sure everything is cleaned out of there. Okay. That's clean. And this one has a little bit in there. Okay. Then I'm going to go on another angle, and that way I can get this out. I'm going to go ahead and wash his skin again, just to cut a little bit of the oil and get that skin a little bit more dry. It's pretty oily today. It's not humid outside, I don't think. I haven't been. We get here early and we leave late, so. But he's pretty oily, so I'm going to go ahead and cleanse his skin real quick. And when I cleanse the skin, I love to use a 4x4, but we also use a Clarisonic brush. We recommend it especially for home use. So you can really get in there and get it cleaned really nice, because it pushes the cleanser into the skin. And it has settings that you can use according to what you're needing, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and wash this really good. Rinse. And this again will help pre-soften these for me. I just don't want to put so much pressure on him. We love Draven around here. We don't want him to be unhappy. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I'm gonna stretch, bevel up, bevel up. So a lot of times they're just kind of hiding underneath there. And you just want to go right underneath that skin and get them out. There we go. Okay. I'm going to go through here. Another reason why we wash the area is because you don't want to spread that bacteria all over the place, you know? You just want to keep your area nice and clean. So for the estheticians that are working and watching our videos, you want to make sure you always keep your area clean. And even for home use, the same way. Okay, so here you have a little blackhead, and then you have a pustule. Okay, I don't know if you saw the way I did this, but this one I went this way, this one I went this out, and without pushing it inward. So it would bring the content up to the surface. Okay, so he's got a lot of an inflammatory lesions through here. I'm going to go through the non-inflammatory and gently get those for him. So we're going to continue on this side here, the temple. These are pretty receptive. So I went ahead and washed the skin with a glycolic cleanser. And again, that pre-softens those blackheads, so it makes it a lot easier for them to come up. Okay, so this one is more of a little cyst. Okay, these little tiny ones, I'm gonna go ahead and open these up. I know that you guys have been asking about the wash, and it's been a little hard for me to get it off the ground and into you guys' hands. So I will definitely keep you updated. I'm really shooting for September and see if we can get it to you guys. Today, again, I'm just working on blackheads first. When there is an inflammatory one, do you see how I push it out this way? Never go in, always go out whenever you're looking at these type of lesions. And you can see how it popped out really quickly. Because if you go in, you cause a lot of trauma to the skin, and you don't want to do that. And then here you go inward, okay? How are you holding up, my friend?
Okay.
Okay, and it's there to the side, and it's out. Okay, I'm going to work in this area now. Again, bevel up, break up the content. So there's right here, you can see where it's healing, and it's kind of purple. I'm going to try to go on the side, and you're gonna see that's most likely it'll pop. There you go. And there's stuff in there already, okay? When you see him again next week, it's not gonna look like that. It'll look really nice. And smooth that. That color's not gonna be there. I'm gonna go ahead and wash that area again. I just want to make sure it stays clean. Okay, so this one probably will do the same thing as the one we had before where they'll bleed, but we'll see what happens. So when you're doing this area, we've talked about this in the past again, but Just you have to be very careful the way you extract, because this area, it's very vascular, and if you have a cyst in that area, that bacteria can go in and cause some problems. So you have to be very, very careful. So what I'm doing is really cleaning those corners through there. So this area, again, it gets a lot of accumulation of oils. So to make sure that it gets cleaned up really good. Stretch and get into that right in that base. And like I've said before, I really use my fingers to really feel how much impaction is in there. And you can actually feel it. So that gives you kind of a guide where you still need to extract, because you can feel that the pores are still filled up. Can you breathe okay? Okay. Okay, I'm going to work on this little area through here. So do you see that area there? That's also filled up with bacteria. And needs to be cleaned out, because if you don't, what'll happen is it'll cause scarring. But you have to be very careful the way you clean those out. We use ice, of course, to get the inflammatory response down. So we went ahead and cleaned this area up, and you can see it's already calming down. It's not as elevated. I'm gonna go through this other area through here, and you can see it's very clogged. I've been just kind of talking to him about because he looks a little bit more clogged than usual. We had him much clearer, and so he ran out of his moisturizer and he was using something else, and that also can contribute to him getting clogged. So we're gonna get him back on track. I told him if he runs out of something, just to let me know. I will get it to him in a heartbeat. And because I want him to look good, and he's got a goal and I got a goal. My goal is I want him to have clear skin before school starts, and his goal is the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So we got to work together as a team. I did talk to Daryl the other day, and he seems to be doing better. And I think he had 2 more chemos to go. And I told him we needed to celebrate, and he said yes. So I'm looking forward to that. And he's going to ask his doctor when he could come back so I can start treatments on him again. So I won't do him until he gets released by his doctor. But I miss him. I miss my friend. And I'm looking forward to spending a little bit of time with him. Just kind of catching up. And I promised you guys a video for like a interview type of thing. And we are going to do that. So these again are real small blackheads. Okay, you're gonna see that. That one we gotta drain out. I think we're gonna be pretty much wrapping this up. If you have any questions, just put it on the comment area. I'm going to try to look for them and answer them for you. I absolutely love you guys and appreciate all that you keep doing, just supporting us, keep doing for us, for our channel, and I'm forever grateful for that. Just know that you're in my prayers and in my thoughts. Wish you guys an amazing day. If this is the first time that you are watching my videos, well, welcome. Look us up on Instagram under Enilsa Brown. And then also look us up on YouTube under Enilsa Brown. And subscribe. And our Facebook page is Enilsa Skin Essentials Acne Clinic. I hope you tune in again for our second part of his treatment on this segment here. And take care and God bless. Have a wonderful day. Okay, you guys, I have to tell you this really funny story. So we're editing, and my videographer, Jody, which I just love, said, "Enilsa, you skipped the one I'm doing now." And she's like, "It's killing me. Can you go back and get it?" So I'm going back. We turned on the camera again just so we could get it for you guys, because I'm gonna hear about it. So I am going to take it out. So here we go. So this one is for my videographer Jody, and for all of you guys who saw that and wanted me to take it out. There's a little one right here too. Okay, we're done.